Hi, I'm Kristen. I'm going to share some divine messages with you guys today. So let's call on our angels, saints, ancestors, and spirit guides into our space for divine guidance, okay? For our highest and greatest good, we are surrounded in divine white light, and so it is, and so it will be. All right, so this is going to be a love reading. So this is going to be about partnerships in love. We're using the Romance Angels deck, Clarifying Life Situations deck, and the Moonology. So we're going to start with the Romance Angels. What does the channel need to know about their love life? What's coming in for them very soon? Ooh-wee. It says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then bottom of the deck energy is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So something's happening very soon. But I feel like you need to decide what that is for you, right? Like, what are you calling into your reality? What do you want in a partner? What do you want in the experience? So it's like, place your order. Place your order. What we got next? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this could be playing out in the next few months. You could be traveling as well, or this could be you getting away, or it could feel like it's like the honeymoon phase. That's awesome. Could be playing out around the holiday time. That's cool. I think this is like Venice, right? With the gondolas. It's like amazing that these buildings are still standing on those pikes. There's an energy here regarding codependency. Addictions are affecting some of your romantic life, or that might have been something that has affected your romantic life previously. Okay, so making sure that what you rely on, maybe coping mechanisms, is something that you look at right now, because you don't want to bring that into a new relationship. That's not for everybody, so don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. But it's for a collective, so the channel. So we have, it is safe for you to love. They're asking for you to open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, beautiful. All right, we're gonna keep going. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Ooh. I just heard, what about me? I must have forgot to thank somebody. Oh, that's silly. Are we getting a card out of here? All right, looking for the right one. Yeah. I'd love to hear about how you guys receive and connect your to your messaging from your spiritual team. I get a lot of vibration like this. I also am very clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. So let me know how you receive. Claircognizant. This is a soulmate coming in, okay? So this is worth waiting for. This is worth making those changes. Maybe there's some last minute things that, you know, you could work on at this time. Yes, this is your soulmate and it's new love. Okay, clarifying that this is new energy coming in. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, that's awesome. We got a new soulmate coming in very soon. Enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. Addictions could be affecting your romantic life. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It's safe for you to love. And I'm sweating, so I'm gonna turn the fan on 1 second. It's getting hot in here. All right, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Someone's going to make a romantic gesture. You're not going to need to chase anything, okay? This is coming to you, all right? There's going to be lots of chemistry here. Strong magnetic attraction. Wow. I receive a lot of messages through song lyrics, as well as just I have constant communication all day long, and I interact with quite a lot of different energies, and I'm very clairvoyant, so I see a lot of energy and interact with a lot of energy with my eyes open and closed. So let me know if you have any questions. I can help you with some of that. Just leave it in the comment. I'll respond. Calling in your soulmate. Yodelee. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So continue to focus on what this is going to be for you. Like, what is... visualizing it as if it's already yours. It's like buying something and knowing it's going to arrive and knowing that you're going to get what you asked for and what you paid for, right? It's like aligning to what you're asking, right? Your affirmations, your prayers helps bring the two of you together. It helps to sync the vibration. All right. I feel like there are signs that could be cautioning you. So there could be red flags, maybe just in the dating arena for you to pay attention to. Maybe even like your own red flags, or maybe red flags you see in the other person. It could be like a way of like triggering you. You may need to establish boundaries, things like that. That's not for everybody. I feel like this is like maybe someone who's repeating something and they need to pay attention to a pattern, okay? I feel like this is about your feelings are real and worth exploring. So there's going to be a lot of romantic feelings here. This could also be like someone that you might have dealt with in the past that might want to return. Pay attention to the red flags. They may want to express that they still have romantic feelings for you. So again, like that's that pattern, that's that codependency, knowing that you deserve love and for you not to settle. And this is like Cupid's arrow, all right? And it says you are lovable. And then after that, I have your love life is ascending to a higher level commitment, and it says engagement. Out with the old and in with the new. Ooh, my nose is itchy. Yeah, like if you get like skin tickles, goosebumps, your nose is itchy, your palm's itchy, you feel tingling on your head, you hear buzzing, you hear music, you hear a ringing in your ears, you see the same car, right, the same type of car a lot, that also can be something that is like, hey, this person may drive this kind of car. I see the same car a lot. I see images in the clouds and in the sky, all right? Release your ex, all right? The time has come to clear your energy, out with the old and in with the new. Ooh-wee. Sorry, I dropped a card. The card that fell was engagement. Release your ex. You could have been engaged to them. I feel like your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, okay? So this is making room for this to come in, okay? Right? Release your ex. All right, we're going to get 3 more cards with this deck, and then we're going to switch decks. Okay. It's great, though. It's great that, like, all your hard work's paying off, and you're in the vibration of love. Therefore, you're attracting that into your reality. which is beautiful. So make sure that you're focusing on what you do want, not what you don't want, all right? So, oh, like, do you still want to use this deck? No, yes. Sometimes you have to get out of your own way. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, new love. Okay, so this engagement is speaking to the new love. But for some of you, you might have been engaged to the ex or in a higher, like a formal commitment with them, even marriage. This message is rooted in a new love dynamic, a new partnership. Okay, so if you're like, is this talking about the past person? No. No. No, no, no. All right. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So this is what you released, okay? This codependency, this deception, the red flags, okay? So you're dealing with someone who is in their ego, someone who is wearing a false mask, and it's like you don't even know who you were dating. You don't even know who you're engaged to. You don't even know who you're married to because they weren't themselves, okay? You saw the red flags and you may have released yourself from this, right? You released yourself from this ex. So they may want to come in and try to disrupt, interfere. I'm getting like interference, kind of like, I know, I'm gonna actually talk football, so hold on a second. American football. It's like when the other team catches the throw, the pass, okay? Interference. I feel like that's what this is because they know this is coming in, all right? So they want to cause some sort of interference, okay? How you like that? I did a football reference. And I snorted, okay? All right. Okay, retreat. Yeah, it's like keeping whatever this is to yourselves so that you can head it off at the pass. It's time to disconnect from the world, all right? So you might be getting away, exploring one another. It might be away from, you know, what might try to create some sort of interference here. Oh, look, she's wearing a wedding dress. He's wearing a suit. So this is going to be a beautiful time of your life. And you're so deserving of this. I feel like, you know, they're going to give your relationship a chance. They're not going to try to create some sort of deception. They're not going to try to go and get like satisfaction elsewhere because they're codependent, okay? They're going to work on the partnership. I feel like the most important thing right now is loving yourself first, okay? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Is that it for this deck? Yes. Okay. We're going to use the Moonology deck. What is some additional advice? A win-win outcome is forecasted. Balance is being restored. All right. Confidence is your key to success. Lions might be very significant. Expect a powerful change. New moon eclipse. This is new moon in Leo. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. The energy is gaining momentum. I have a favorite card in this deck, and if it comes out, I'll tell you what card it is, okay? It's kind of like an inside joke. Believe in the impossible. Okay? Believe in the impossible because it's possible. Blue moon. Full moon and Pisces energy. So I have Pisces, Leo so far. Nothing will come of this situation when it comes to this past energy, the deception. I feel like prosperity lies ahead, Taurus energy, right? So don't worry about like this energy. They're not gonna, there's nothing that's gonna come of that. All right. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You are good enough. We have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have, look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius. Full moon in Sagittarius, full moon in Virgo, full moon in Capricorn, and it's the new moon in Taurus. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So this is like December, September, okay? Have faith in your dreams. Step out of your comfort zone and into your North Node. So there's going to be something that's going to require you to step out of your comfort zone. Confidence is your key to success, and this is happening very soon. Okay, I'm like, we're going to keep going with this deck, and it's a yes. The most important advice I could give to anyone on their path is to develop their discernment and intuition, and develop it to the point where you know what a yes is and what a no is. And there's numerous ways in which to develop this. And it's about tuning into your own frequency and vibration and working with your higher self. A time for healing. So if there's time, like downtime, it's for the sake of healing. You and your loved ones are safe. North Node, balsamic moon, new moon in Cancer. Okay, show the world the real you. Okay, full moon in Aquarius. Full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. The answers you need are coming. Okay, full moon in Aquarius, full moon in Scorpio, full moon in Gemini. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. There's some of your signs that this resonates with. Ooh, working through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So yeah, getting out of your comfort zone. There could be some things that are a bit unresolved. Maybe that's not, it's going to ask you to really stretch. And so you're going to need to work through those fears. You're meant to be seen and heard. Maybe you're used to being behind the scenes. And I feel like your hard work's paying off. Okay? Your hard work's paying off. A new romantic cycle begins. Again, balance is being restored. And my favorite card, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Wow. Your hard work is paying off as new moon in Capricorn. All right, so that's the Moonology deck. Is that it with this deck? Yes. Okay. I know. I know. I mean, who doesn't like a fiery climax? I mean, let's be real. Anywho, let's get some more messages. Keep it clean. PG. Feather of Hope. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplifting future. You may find feathers as a like keepsake. Presence of angels. Presence of your ancestors. Remain hopeful in challenging times. Real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. All right. Frost of stillness. Embrace the frost of stillness, where in the calm of icy pause, reflective character is found. Reflective clarity is found. And maybe character. Maybe it's helping you to develop your character. This is like winter. Fast progress, move forward with swift decision. Move forward with swift precision and do what must be done now. So there's some things that you're being asked to take action on. Okay, that you can do now during the in-between. Small steps, the small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take you there. One step at a time. There's also like this recognition that you've made a lot of progress. You've accomplished a lot of things. Cloud of unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. Beautiful. It's like trust that there's a bigger plan. Okay, gate of opportunities. Pass through the gate of opportunities wherein the new paths unfurl with boundless potential. Look at this. It's like the gates of heaven are open to you. Heaven on earth, baby. Heaven on earth. We're creating that. All right. What's that look like to you? Maybe there's a bit of a journal opportunity with this. What does heaven on earth look like to you? What do you want to experience? Right? We know what we don't want to experience. We're seeing a lot of things fall apart that need to fall apart. Yeah, there's a planning phase playing out. Take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into a reality. So some of that might be a bit of like, what do you still have on your list of to-dos that you might have been procrastinating about? Like, take the time now to accomplish those things and get them off your list. Some of what you're doing requires planning. Maybe you've done some high-level planning. Maybe you're needing to do some more detailed planning. And then take the necessary steps, regardless of how big they are or small. Open doors. You have many options. So take your time to choose what's right. Again, your discernment, your ability to know out of all of these options, which ones are for my highest and greatest good. That's what we need to work on, is developing your discernment and intuition to the point where you're not going to second guess yourself because you know what's for you and you know what's not for you. A vortex of change. Engage with the vortex of change where the energies swirl in transformative dances, molding anew. Yeah, so there's a door that's going to be opened and it's going to create a lot of change for you. Roots of stability. It might have something that is going to require you to establish new roots. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being. Establish a stable base from which love and career can bloom. So this is what you're being guided towards. I'm also getting it's important that you ground yourself in this moment. Oop. Seek clarity. Embrace openness and insight, allowing life's truths to reveal themselves. It's like seeing through the illusions and gaining clarity. Wow, awesome. Emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. Beautiful. You have a brand new beginning coming. I feel like going forward, don't dwell in the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Beautiful. And then I split the deck. Look what I have. Sorry, my shirt's a little too big. Commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Okay. Beautiful. Love this energy for us. Beautiful energy here. A lot of confirmation. All right, a lot of direction here. Continue to take those necessary steps that you're being asked to take, even if they're uncomfortable. They're meant to be. All right, understand that, like, it's so that you work through your fears and get out of that comfort zone, because it's hard to grow where you're comfortable. Okay, and everything that you experience is for your highest and greatest good. And remember, when you chose to come here on earth, there were certain things that your soul needed to grow, and as a result of that, these experiences played out for you so that you could grow. Right? Sometimes change is difficult, but I feel like you're being led straight to what you're asking for, because you have grown, because you have developed. Okay, you have healed quite a bit, and as a result, it's time to have new experiences that are going to teach you new things that you haven't learned yet, that are on your soul's plan. Okay, so trust the plan, because you co-created it. It's your plan. Okay, so it's okay to stretch. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to have a little bit of anxiety about, like, what's unknown, what's unseen, what's unfamiliar. I feel like the most important gift you can give yourself is self-love and trust. Okay, because you're exactly where you're meant to be. And if you're listening to the guidance, you're going to be like, walk down the aisle. Okay, so let them hold your hand, let them guide you, and be open to receive. That's what I'm getting with this message. I hope this finds who needs it, and I send you guys lots of love. See you on the next reading.